The wounds left by narcissistic abuse run deep. They're invisible to others, but to you, they feel as real as any physical scar. You've survived the manipulation, the gaslighting, the constant blame. You've walked on eggshells, felt like you were never enough, questioned your own worth, and now, here you are, at the starting line of your healing journey. It's not an easy path, but it's one you don't have to walk alone. Let's take it step by step, together. The first step toward healing is acknowledging the pain. For so long, you may have minimized or dismissed your own suffering. Narcissists are skilled at making you doubt your own feelings, convincing you that your hurt wasn't real or that you were to blame. But now, it's time to give yourself permission to feel. Let the tears fall. Let the anger rise. This is your truth, and it deserves to be heard. For so long, you've kept your pain hidden, locked away, just to survive. But healing requires you to open that door, slowly, carefully, and with kindness to yourself. It's okay to feel overwhelmed. It's okay to feel lost. Healing doesn't happen overnight, and it's not a straight line. Some days you'll feel strong. Other days, you'll feel broken, and that's okay. One of the most important steps in your healing journey is reclaiming your narrative. Narcissistic abuse often leaves you feeling like your voice has been silenced. You've been told what to think, how to feel, who you are. But now it's time to take back that power. Write down your story. Speak your truth. Whether it's through journaling, talking to a trusted friend, or sharing your experiences with a therapist, reclaim your voice. This is your story, not theirs. It's also important to understand the cycle of narcissistic abuse and how deeply it has impacted you. The love bombing, the devaluation, the discard, it wasn't your fault. You were caught in a toxic cycle designed to keep you trapped. The highs and lows were meant to confuse you, to make you feel like you couldn't live without them. But now that you're free, you can begin to see the pattern for what it truly was: manipulation. And with that understanding comes the power to break free from its hold. You might still be grappling with the question, why did I stay? But here's the thing, you stayed because you were made to believe you had no choice. Narcissists are experts at twisting reality, making you doubt your worth, your ability to leave. But you did leave. You're here now, and that's the most important thing. You survived. You're stronger than you know. As you move forward, you'll need to start setting boundaries. This is one of the hardest, yet most crucial steps in healing from narcissistic abuse. For so long, your boundaries were crossed, ignored, and violated. But now, it's time to rebuild those walls, not to shut yourself off from the world, but to protect yourself. Setting boundaries is an act of self-love. It's saying, I deserve respect, I deserve peace, and I will not accept anything less. At first, it might feel uncomfortable. You've spent so much time prioritizing others, especially the narcissist in your life, that putting yourself first feels foreign, even wrong. But it's not wrong. It's necessary. You are worthy of your own love, your own time, your own healing. Boundaries are not about pushing people away. They're about protecting your heart, your energy, and your well-being. Another key step is reconnecting with yourself. Narcissistic abuse strips away your sense of identity. You've spent so much time trying to be what they wanted, losing pieces of yourself along the way. Now it's time to rediscover who you are without the weight of their expectations. What do you love? What brings you joy? Or what makes you feel alive? It might take time to remember, and that's okay. Go slowly, explore gently, but start finding the things that make your heart sing again. In the process of healing, don't be afraid to seek support. You don't have to go through this alone. Narcissistic abuse isolates you, making you feel like no one understands or cares, but there are people who do. Friends, family, therapists, support groups. Find those who validate your experience, who believe your pain, and who encourage your healing. Talking to others who've been through similar situations can be incredibly validating. You're not alone in this. As you heal, you'll also need to work on rebuilding your self-esteem. Narcissists have a way of tearing you down, making you feel small, insignificant, unworthy. But none of those things are true. You are worthy of love, kindness, and respect. You always were. Start by practicing self-compassion. Speak to yourself the way you would to a dear friend who's been through a tough time. Be gentle, patient, and kind. Healing takes time, and that's okay. You'll also need to forgive yourself. Forgive yourself for staying as long as you did. Forgive yourself for believing their lies. Forgive yourself for not knowing what you couldn't have known. Self-forgiveness is one of the most powerful acts of healing because it allows you to release the guilt, the shame, the regret that's been weighing you down. You did the best you could with the knowledge and strength you had at the time, and now you're doing the best you can to heal. The road to healing from narcissistic abuse is long, and there will be bumps along the way. You might find yourself grieving the relationship even though it hurt you. You might find yourself missing the person you thought they were, the version of them that showed up during the good moments. And that's okay. Grief is part of healing. But each day that you choose to move forward, you're choosing yourself. You're choosing peace. You've come so far. You survived the storm, and now you're learning to thrive in its aftermath. Healing is a journey, not a destination. There will be moments of pain, but there will also be moments of joy. And one day, you'll look back and see just how far you've come. You are not defined by what happened to you. You are defined by your strength, your resilience, and your ability to heal. You are worthy of love, peace, and healing, and you will find it, one step at a time.